Hey traders, Dan here with ImproveYourTrades.com again, and today I'm gonna show you how to find stocks for under $5. So again, we have Finviz.com open up, and then you go to Screener up here at the top. So here's Finviz.com, the main page. Click on Screener. It'll take you to a big, huge list of stocks, over 7,000 stocks. But we're gonna click Charts. And then we're going to click all to show us all the filters, right? Chart shows us all the charts, and then if you click all, it'll give us all the filters. And right here, price, right? So you could do price under $5. So now we're down to 938 stocks. Right here is where it shows you. All these ads, man. But that's fine. I mean, Finviz is free, so you can't complain. So price under $5. These are over 938 stocks. So now we're going to filter a little bit more. Now we're going to do, let's see what double bottom gives us. Actually, let's try something else. Let's try something different. We'll do oversold. So you click signal at the top. These are like quick filters. Signal, and then you go to oversold, which should give you, based on the RSI, the relative strength indicator. Based on that, what that means is like it's oversold, right? It's at its new low type of thing. I mean, it's getting there. It's about to turn up, so to speak. Not like drinks or anything, but it's about to turn back up into the positive, into the green. But the problem is, I just did that quick filter of oversold stocks under $5, and it only gives us 11 stocks, which I like to go between 50 to 100 stocks. So I always try and get my filters under 100 stocks, so I don't have to sift through 7,000 stocks. But if it only gives me 11 stocks, that's not good enough. So I'm going to take off oversold, right? Maybe we could do another favorite one is maybe trendline support. That gives us 14 stocks. We're going to go to multiple bottom. Oops, I think that ad kind of screwed me up. Multiple bottom gives us 18 stocks, which is still, I mean, I guess we could run with that. That's fine. So based on that, that's pretty good. So what we're going to look at now is, again, we have price under $5. We have the quick filter set at multiple bottom, and all these stocks you should just see bottoming out, right? Bottom, right here, AAV, Advantage Oil and Gas. Right here, LightPath Technologies. Right here, Wheeler Real Estate Investment Trust. Now, a lot of these, they're not going to be great because sometimes it's like a dead cat bounce, as they call it, where it just, basically it does a multiple bottom because it's just dying and it can't go down anymore, but it's not going to go up. But you could always obviously look into it more. So I kind of like, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not here to give you any financial advice to tell you what to do with your money, but I'm just trying to show you how to look at this. So look at this one right here. So we got Nordic American Tankers, right? So we click on it, blows it up, shows us some green and some reds, and shows us some news right here about what's going on with the company. And I always kind of like look to see, like right here you see green, red, green. That kind of tells you since about May, stuff has really been picking up, right? So it's good. Everything's looking pretty good. And you can see here on the chart, you got a multiple bottom. So we're going to switch over to TradingView, the charting software, and pull up NAT. Now, I had another thing I was working on in a different video, so go check that out. NAT, Nordic American Tankers. So you got this right here. Let me switch back to Finviz real quick and just look. So last October is the date we were looking at, which is right here. Vertical line. This is October, so this is basically last year. Actually, it's July now, so let me just move this back to July. I like to mark where it was in the last year. So I just see the year, right, on the daily chart. So look at this right here. Based on this right here, right? What does this look like? This blue line is my 200 EMA that I have plotted, right? And then we could plot another line down here for our multiple bottom, right? It's very beautiful. It's setting up really well. So in the last year, our highest point was right here. And actually, I'll do our highest close, which is right here. $6.58, $6.58, right? And again, these are stocks, how to find stocks under $5. And what do we have right here? $2.87. But in the last year, it was at $6.50, right? So what you could do, the hard part about this is it's almost at the 200 EMA. When I look at stocks like this, I would always check multiple bottoms and just see where the bottoms are, because you know what? I want to get in right at the bottom, right? So we have a touch here, boom, 1. Touch here, boom, 2. Touch here, boom, 3. This is where I would want to get in, you know, because once you have a double bottom, a really good signal is a triple bottom or a multiple bottom. So when you have it right here, this is when you want to get in. And sometimes I would get in at the, you know, double bottom, but that's more risky because obviously it's not, it doesn't tell you if it's a really strong level. But when you have a multiple bottom like this, you definitely want to get in around here. And actually, on this third touch right here, I would be probably like a lower time frame, but I would be looking like that. That's how my little alert would look. Again, if you don't know, in TradingView, you could set up alerts to let you know when something's going on. So I would see this and see it touch this, and then I would set this up as an alert so that if price went back up and triggered my line, it would text me and say, hey, Dan with ImproveYourTrades.com, you better go check this out because it just triggered your line. And I would say, okay, text message, and then I would go back over here, see the line, and then I would, you know, I would probably enter. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. So we have this now, you know, and again, if you go here, you enter at your multiple bottom, probably around there, right? Your target, because in the last year it was at 650, would be about here, right? And then your stop would be, what are we at? We'd enter about $2, so we'd probably be about $1.50, right? So we'd risk about 50 cents, but you know, we can make over 450 in this trade, which gives us an 8-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So this would have happened in about May, right? May 9th, 2018, and we're here in July, and we've already made about $1, right? Yeah, about $1 on our initial investment. And then once it creeps up here, I would move my my stops up anyways. So then it would be basically a free trade. So $1.50. But the problem is right now we're getting really close. So I wouldn't enter now because it's too late to enter now. Now you have to see if it's going to hit this 200 EMA. So now you would be able to enter when it just goes above the 200 EMA. But what's going to happen is, let me get rid of this real quick. What's going to happen is it's going to hit the 200 EMA, right? It's probably going to, well, here's what's going to happen. It's going to touch it, right? So we're going to draw a line. It's going to touch it like that. And then it's going to hit it. And then it's going to, well, it's going to touch it, drop down, retrace. And then it's going to test it again, probably break through, right? But then it's going to drop down again because it's a strong level. Everyone's watching it. All the traders right now, I guarantee you, are watching that 200. So then it's going to retrace again, and then it's going to shoot back up, right? But of course, have a bazillion retracements in there. But that's kind of where you want to look to enter, right? Not when it touches the 200. You want to wait for it to go down, go up, and then touch it again. Now, if there's some price action, some candles that tell you it's never going to retrace, like if you see some long, big candles going up, then you should probably get in because you might miss out. But don't just jump in just because it touched the level. So again, what you're looking at here is when it retraces, you can, what are we at? 320. So about 270 you could get in, right? And you still have a 6-to-1, 6.5-to-1 ratio. So anyways, that's how I find stocks for less than $5. And hopefully you make more than $5 in that. Let me know in the comments below if you liked the video, and check out the description below for all the links and resources. And don't forget to check out the website, improveyourtrades.com. Thanks everyone. Have a good day. See ya.